Lance Cade is a talented young man whose best days should be ahead of him, and I wish him nothing but success. Lance has been knocked down and now it's time for him to get off the canvas and get back in the game. I'm damn sure pulling for him. Upon his WWE release, Lance dedicated spending more time with his family and would also reunite with his partner Trevor Murdoch, making appearances in the NWA, as well as returning to Japan in December of that year, teaming with his former tag team partner Rene Dupree for Hustle on December 24th and 25th. They appeared as masked wrestlers Dinah and Mike Sharp, a parody of the Sharp brothers. But even though Lance was back in the ring full time, he was halfway across the world and thousands of miles away from his kids. This would be the first time not being home for Christmas. He chalked it up as being part of the business, but like all the injuries he was working through, he just numbed his feelings with more prescription drugs. Throughout the first half of 2009, he would spend most of his time in Japan, and in September he would face Rob Van Dam in a losing effort in Portugal for the WSW heavyweight title. In October, Lance would re-sign with the WWE and would be sent to Florida Championship Wrestling. But unfortunately, Lance's painkiller addiction had gotten worse over the previous year, as he was splitting his time between the NWA and long tours to Japan. When John Laurinaitis told him in mid-December that they were finally ready to bring him up to the main roster from FCW, Lance, showing rigorous honesty, admitted to Laurinaitis that he was struggling through painkiller withdrawal on his own, which led to him being unable to sleep. This subsequently led Lance to becoming addicted to sleeping pills as well, so he asked to go to drug rehabilitation, which he successfully completed in February of 2010. Laurinaitis assured Lance he would have a spot for him on the roster when he completed treatment. 6 weeks later, and after passing several drug tests for the WWE, he was released from his contract, with no explanation given. Shawn Michaels told him he was done as a WWE wrestler and would never be used as a main eventer by the company. After being with the company for a decade and injuring himself over and over, proving he would do anything asked to him by Vince McMahon, he was wished well on his future endeavors.
What got to me more was the notion that he had done the right thing in seeking out rehab to overcome his addiction, continued to pass drug tests, and yet been released by the WWE nevertheless. They tested him from the toe to the top of his head. He passed those tests, only to be released anyway. After he gets out of rehab, what is it now? He embarrassed you? Is that what it is? Don't tell me that you care about these people.